Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Cozy Baby. Happy to have you back for another stitch tutorial. In today's video, we will learn how to make this beautiful stitch. It is a 3D stitch, so you can see in here. You can use this stitch for many projects, for example, a hat, a headband, baby vest, or anything else. So this stitch is multiples of 4 plus 3. It is worked with the chains, double crochet, back post double crochet, and the chains. If you would like to learn how to make this stitch, please keep on watching. For this example, I will be using this brand Bambino Luxe cotton. It is 60% organic cotton and 40% premium anti-peeling acrylic, and the crochet hook 3.5 millimeter. But remember that you can use any thickness and any color of the yarn. Work with your preferred hook. We start by making the slip knot, and remember that the multiples of this stitch is 4 plus 3. So we are gonna make 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 You continue like this until you have the necessary centimeters for the project. If you're planning to make a blanket, more blankets are 90 times 90 centimeters. So you continue like this until the chain measures 90 centimeters, but making sure you have the multiples of 4. Once you have the multiples of 4, let me make 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once we have the multiples of 4, we chain 3 extra more. So that's why it is multiples of 4 plus 3. We yarn over, we skip 1, 2, 3 chains. In chain number 4, we make a double crochet. 3 loops, we close 2, close the last 2. Again, yarn over into the next chain, go in, grab yarn and go out. We have 3 loops, close 2, close the last 2. Again, yarn over into the next chain, go in, grab yarn and go out. We close 2 and close the last 2. So we have 4 double crochet because these 3 chains counts as 1 double crochet. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We chain 1 and we skip 1 chain. Into the next one, we make 1 double crochet. Into the next chain, another double crochet. Into the next chain, a third double crochet. We have 3 double crochet. So remember, we made 4 or 3 in the 3 chains, that is 4. Chain 1, skipped 1, 3 double crochet. Chain 1, we skip 1. Into the next one, repeat 1 double crochet. Into the next chain, we make number 2. Into the next chain, we make number 3. We have 3 double crochet again. Chain 1, we skip 1. In the next one, repeat 1. Into the next one, 2. Into the next one, number 3. You have to continue like this, making the group of 3 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 until you finish the row. Once we get to the end, I'm gonna show you how we have to do the last group. So we chain 1, we skip 1 chain. Into the next one, double crochet. We have 1 into the next one, 2 into the next one, 3 into the last stitch. We make number 4. So we started with 4 double crochet and we have to finish with 4 double crochet. We start row number 2 and we make 1, 2, 3, and 4 chains. We can grab the stitch marker, and before we head into the other row, we can add the stitch marker in here in this 3rd chain. That way we know that we have 3 chains in here, like that. So like I said, we made 4 chains. Also, we can add a stitch marker into the first chain. Oops. in here, 1 2 3. In chain number 4, which was the first one we made, we add the stitch marker in there. We are going to be using these chains so that way we can practice better. Also, I forgot to mention that beginners can start with the same amount of chains, the multiples of 4 plus 3, but do not make them too long. Just that way you can practice better, and then once you learn the sequence, once you learn how to make the stitches, you can go ahead and make the blanket. Once we have the 4 chains, we can turn the work like this. Now here comes the tricky part. We are going to be making back post. A back post is like this, okay? But we're going to flip the work and we are going to grab the stitch like this. You see? We were supposed to work this way, but we are going to flip the work like this and grab this second stitch. Not this one, but this stitch. I already have my yarn over. We insert in here and we make 1 double crochet. 1 yarn over, grabbing the same stitch like this, we make double crochet. 2 yarn over, grabbing the same one, we make number 3. So we made 3 double crochet. Now we have something like this that is going to create a 3D effect. Now that we have the 3 double crochet, we chain 2, 1 and 2, yarn over. Again, we move on to the next group. These 2 double crochet are for this group, so we have to move on to this one. Again, we are gonna make a back post, but it's better if we flip the work and we grab this first stitch like this and we make the double crochet in there. Close 2, close the last 2, yarn over, again that same stitch, and we make the second double crochet. Yarn over, we grab that same stitch and we make the third double crochet. Again, we chain 2, 1 and 2. We have the 2 chains. We find the next group. Here it is. We turn the work like this and we grab the first stitch and we make the double crochet in there. 1, we make a second one, 2, and we make the third one. 3. See how it's creating this 3D effect? Here it is. Again, we chain 2, 1 and 2. We find the next group. Here it is. We turn the work, yarn over, we grab the first stitch and we make the first double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. We have the 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 and 2. In here I have the last group, which is this one of 4. We grab the first one, here it is, we make the 3 double crochet in there. 1, 2 and 3. Without making the chains, so we have the 3 double crochet, we are not gonna chain. We turn the work like this. So here we have the third chain where we added the stitch marker. We are gonna turn the work all the way over here into this chain, this one. We are gonna make 1 double crochet. So we count 1 2 3. In this third chain we make a double crochet, and now we have something like this. We can remove this stitch marker, and to start next row we make 1 2 3 and 4 chains, and again we can add this stitch marker into the first chain we made. This one in here, we add the stitch marker, secure, there it is. We turn the work, and again we are gonna be making the back post like this, but it's better if we turn the work like this. So we yarn over, we find the first double crochet of the last group. In here we make the 3 double crochet, 1 2 and 3, chain 2, 1 and 2. We move on to the next group. It's this one in here. Again, yarn over, we find the first double crochet and we make 3 double crochet in there. 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1 and 2. We move on to the next group. It's this one in here. We grab the first stitch and make 3 double crochet in there. 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1 and 2 to the next group. It's this one. We grab the first one and make the 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3, chain 2 to the next group, which is the last one for me. We make 3 double crochet, grabbing the first one and make 3 double crochet in there. 1, 2 and 3. Without making chain, we are gonna find where we added the stitch marker. In there we are gonna make 1 double crochet. So we yarn over, we grab this stitch where the stitch marker is, that chain, go in, grab yarn and go out, and we make the double crochet. And we finish with row number, which is row number 3, I believe. Here it is. Again, we chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We remove this stitch marker into the first chain we made. We can add the stitch marker in there. Turn the work, and again we flip the work and we find the first double crochet, which is this one, and we make 3 double crochet in there. Oopsie, there it is. 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1 and 2. We move on to the next group. It's this one. We grab the first stitch and we make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Again, chain 2, 1 and 2. We move on to the next group. Grab the first stitch and we make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 chains to the next group. The first stitch, 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 chains, yarn over. We move on to the last group. That is for me. We grab the first stitch and again 3 double crochet in there. 1, 2 and 3. Without making chain, we go all the way until we added the stitch marker. In there we make the last double crochet. Close 2, close the last 2. You can already see the stitch. I know at the beginning it's gonna look a little bit weird, but once you make more rows, it's gonna look better, like this one. See? Let's repeat one more time. We chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We remove the stitch marker and we add it to the first chain we made, just to know where we have the first chain, and turn the work. Yarn over, we turn the work like this. We find the first stitch. In there we make 3 double crochet. We close 2, close the last 2. Yarn over, grabbing the same stitch, close 2, close the last 2. Yarn over, same stitch, close 2, close the last 2. 1, 2 chains, yarn over, we find the next group, here it is, we grab the first stitch and repeat 3 double crochet, salud, 3 double crochet in there, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 chains, next group, first stitch, 3 double crochet in there, 1, 2 and number 3, 1, 2 chains, next group, we find the first stitch, grab it and make 3 double crochet in there, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 chains, I have the last stitch, the last group, yarn over, we find the first stitch, the first double crochet and repeat 3 double crochet in there, 1, 2 and we make the last one, 3. Without making chain, we find the stitch marker, in there we make, let me see, okay, it's in here, this one, in there we make 1 double crochet, oops, there it is, and we make 1 double crochet in there, see? So we just keep repeating the rows like this until we have the necessary centimeters all the way. Once you make more rows, it's gonna look more beautiful like this one. At first you're gonna see that it's not looking weird, you're gonna maybe think that you're doing something wrong, but you're not. Just keep following the same sequence. Once you have more rows, you're gonna see the stitch better. So like I said, once you make more rows, you're gonna have something like this. You can use it like this if you want. I think it looks very beautiful as well, or use it this way. I really hope you like this tutorial, and if you do, please comment something nice, like this video, it's gonna help me a lot, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow with another stitch tutorial. Take care. Bye.